Hello everybody, really sorry I didn't make this second review video a lot sooner. I've been busy working on this special surprise thing I'm going to be revealing in like a week or two. I hope some of you are going to be happy with it. And until then, I'm going to try and make these review videos at least once a week, if I can twice a week. Do expect at least once a week I'm going to be making these review videos, so it's going to be a lot more frequent. And again, really sorry I didn't make this one sooner. It's like almost a month at this point. But yes, going to be a lot more soon. So I'm going to be talking about two of Drewcore's songs today. First one is going to be Oldloverz, and the second one is going to be Black Flag. So the things I have to say about Oldloverz is, first off, when I heard the intro, it was pretty good, but I personally don't like it when people make the intro the melody of the track, but without the bass drum or any hi-hats or anything, else. It just feels like it's just the song minus a few elements. It doesn't seem as intriguing of an intro. But of course, that's just my personal taste. Of course, other people might like it differently, but from my perspective, I would have appreciated an intro with a little bit more action going on, like action where it's different from the rest of the song, but it's still like the song. It needed a little bit of a zing, maybe like a couple crashes here or there, or maybe, something to spice it up. And for the melody, it seems like it was thought out. It doesn't seem like something that you just threw together. It is really good, but it should have been either like a bit faster or have a little bit more diversity. Like every second or fourth bar, it would have like a little skip or something in the melody or something, And I even thought like the first and second, he has two parts of the song. For the first part of the song where it has one melody, and the second where it has second melody. I could have thought like somewhere in the end or somewhere in the middle it could have like combined the two, because I thought it would have sounded cool with the two. And for the transition between the first part and the second part, the transition was really smooth. It was a lot smoother than most tracks that I hear, so I gotta commend him for that. But it seemed a little subtle. Almost like a little too subtle. Like the subtleness is what gave it the smoothness and made it, very even of a transition. But I think it was a bit too subtle. Like the intro, it seemed like it was missing some sort of zing. Maybe some crashes, maybe some drums playing in the background, something to add some excitement to it. Now for the sound design of the second synth, the first one, obviously, it sounded purple, kind of brown. It was kind of hard to determine the color of it in my head. The sound design could have been better. Could have boosted some frequencies a little bit more to make it, such as the low mid or the treble, to make it more pop out, stand out for a little bit more. But for the second one, it sounds like a little bit of a green, kind of like a dark green. And I really like how it's short. What I mean by short is not that he played it in short increments. What I mean is the synth itself is short. It can definitely hear as it changes every time that it plays a note. You can do a lot of creative things with that kind of sound, but I feel like he missed out on a lot of opportunities that he had. Because with a sound that's short like that, you can make it play a lot faster than you can make, just steady waves play. Because if it's just a waveform, there's not really any changing really so much throughout it, then if you want to play it really fast, there comes to a point where the people who are listening cannot hear the difference between it going really fast and it just playing a solid tone. Now, with something that has an obvious start and an obvious ending, you can make it go as fast as you want it to, and that problem is totally eliminated. So overall, for the first song, Oldloverz, it has great design, it has a great idea. I just think he missed a lot of opportunities to make it something, really stand out from the rest. And now on to the second track. Okay, I'm excited for this intro. The second track's intro is really nice. This is what I'm talking about when I say I want it to be like the song, but different. This is a really good example of the kind of intros that I personally love. So this intro, really good job, Drewcore. And also, I know this is a bit early, I'm not supposed to talk about sound design right now, but I just gotta say, just from listening to it again, Wow, nice sound design on this synth. I like it. The aggression in this track is a lot nicer than the first track in my opinion. It right after like a minute in, audience like ah, and then it has the synth slowly climbing into a different melody. That is a very cool transition. I don't hear a lot of transitions like that a lot, even in the authentic 90s scabber. And now for the second melody. The second melody is also really good. I really like it. Only problem is I think there should have been some really fast claps or some sort of drum or a hi-hat going really fast while that synth was going, because there needed some more hecticness going on with that pattern, because it sounded like it was making a lot of movement, but not a lot of movement was happening was the thing. But it's a really good melody. I really like it. Now for the outro. The outro is different from the intro, so that is a good thing. Excellent. However, it seemed like the outro was almost building up to a next part, and then it ended. So it was different from the intro, which is definitely a good thing. But it seemed like it was not quite ready to end. I think he should have added something else, maybe like when the crowd was going ah in the transition. He should have added that to the ending when the synth was going da 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 da, and then it should have ended. I don't think those bass drums should have been there, because in my opinion that was kind of amping it up again. But for an outro, I don't know if it worked so well. But that was my favorite song out of the two. That song I still listen to and dance to every now and then, and it's definitely a good one. I really like it. Thank you so much, Drewcore, and all the DJs of Darkshark for continuing to make this great work. In fact, there's going to be a new Darkshark collection, Collection 2, coming in, I'm not actually sure when, but the record label owner keeps saying it's coming really soon. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope to see you guys next week with Specs track, More Pills 2. And I hope you guys all have a good day. I'll see you guys in the third review I do. Thanks.